What's good, y'all? Dr. Trehunna. Today we're going to talk about my best friend, my baby when it comes to my weight loss journey. Apple cider vinegar. The Bragg's one with the mutter in it. First things first, before I start this video, hold up. Nothing crazy. Greatest thing ever. So what we're going to talk about today is the benefits of apple cider vinegar and why I always preach to my clients to always drink some apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning. It's the main health benefits of you consuming apple cider vinegar.
Hey guys,
My name is Michelle.
Anita, Sarah, Peyton, Talia, Jazz,
Marquita.
I'm a physique.
Product.
Period. You love to see.
What apple cider vinegar is going to do? I'm trying to think for the camera, man. It's already burning my throat. So apple cider vinegar is basically composed of a type of acid called acetic acid. Not only is it going to bring benefits to your gut health, but it's going to also bring benefits to your metabolic health. So one main benefit of apple cider vinegar, it can actually lower postprandial glucose levels. So post means after, and prandial is basically after a meal. So if you're drinking apple cider vinegar after a meal, what does that mean for you? It can help lower your glucose and your insulin levels. What does that mean for you? Your body can get into a fat burning state faster. Okay? So always remember, when insulin is high, it literally shunts your body from burning body fat in the first place. So if you're actually drinking apple cider vinegar after a meal, such as a cheat meal, you can kind of get away with it than if you're having a cheat meal and you let it sit on it and you're not drinking any type of ACV after that, okay? So that's why I always tell my clients to drink apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning. That way their body can start burning a little bit more body fat in the morning, right? Or after a cheat meal. That way it can kind of regulate the glucose levels, okay? Tip number 2 is going to help lower your blood pressure, literally, all in a drink. The main reason why it's able to lower your blood pressure is that when your glucose levels are lower, it's going to allow your blood pressure to go down. Why? When glucose levels are high, it raises your blood pressure. Your body's working a little bit harder. Your body's trying to go ahead and shunt this glucose that's running rampant in your body into where it needs to be, your bones, your tissues, your muscles, etc. So if you don't have any glucose in the first place, your blood pressure naturally lowers. Tip number 3, another benefit of apple cider vinegar, it keeps you satiated longer, which means what? If you satisfied and you satiated, don't have any urge to eat, that means you can fast longer. If you're fasting longer, what does that mean for you? Your body is going to be able to run through more body fat. It's going to be able to mobilize more body fat because you're not eating. Every single time you eat, your body literally stops burning body fat and now it has to burn whatever you just provided it. So if that is a taco, if that's some cheese, if that's a pasta, it doesn't matter. Your body has to burn that first before it can start tapping into its reserves. Okay? So if you're always satiated and because you're able to fast a little bit longer because you decided to have a little shot of apple cider vinegar, you're good to go. Tip number 4. It also helps with acid reflux. So if you're somebody that always has some sort of heartburn or some indigestion, believe it or not, acetic acid from apple cider vinegar is going to help your body control this. And the main reason why is because majority of the time when you have acid reflux, you actually have visceral or belly fat. Now, this is the more inflammatory type of fat. And your stomach is right here, right next to your greater omentum or this cavity right here. So if you're getting a lot of fat in this certain area, it's pressing against your stomach. If it's pressing against your stomach, that means now the acid, the hydrochloric acid within your stomach is going to come up a little bit more because it's rising, right? Just like a high tide in the ocean. If you're drinking apple cider vinegar, it's going to allow your body to lower the glucose levels, lower your blood pressure, and because you're losing fat, because you're not eating as much, your body's able to burn off this fat. That's going to help you prevent GERD or acid reflux. And the last tip of the day, it helps you get rid of liver fat. The thing that makes our body get into a fat burning mode or a storage mode is your liver. This is the metabolic engine of your body. Whatever energy that's coming from your liver, fat or glucose, that's what type of energy your body's going to run off of. Your liver can make you run off body fat, ketones, which is beta-hydroxybutyrate, or glucose. Whatever you're providing your body day in and day out. So if you're losing some liver fat, that means you're going to become more insulin sensitive. If you're more insulin sensitive, what does that mean for you? You're overall more metabolically healthy. All right? And once again, who do not want to get rid of a little bit more fat in your visceral or stomach area? All right. That's why I am a very strong advocate for apple cider vinegar. Once again, it's going to help lower your blood pressure, your insulin levels, your glucose levels. It suppresses your appetite. And last but not least, it's going to get rid of that visceral or liver fat. All right. Which is a pro-inflammatory fat. Then that's the one that's going to cause the majority of the metabolic syndromes that people are facing nowadays. All right. Hopefully y'all learned something today. That's your research tip of the day. It's going to help you stay snatched all the time. Knowing that sometime I'm going to do it one more time for y'all, queens. If you can take a shot of Henny, you can take a shot of this. Last but not least, please do not get the gummy version or the capsule version. The supplement industry is not regulated, which means what? I could be lying to your face. So if you're going to actually do it, apple cider vinegar sold on the market that is researched and studied by randomized controlled trials, it gives you the benefits that I was speaking about. Cool? So don't cheat yourself. Talk to you soon.